review video. I am Bob.
And I am Tuna Forsushi. Today we got a couple things we're going to do. We have 2 items to review, and we have an unboxing. What would you like to do first, Bob?
How about the unboxing?
The unboxing. First thing we got today, this will be our first box from Tabletop Monthly. Tabletop Monthly is a subscription box you get once a month, and inside it will include a variety of board games, which in this family, do we like board games?
Oh yeah.
Let's see there. Anything you want to say about this, Bob?
I think that inside it will be fun.
Alright, let's see here. Well, it's definitely sealed up pretty good.
So it must be good.
So first thing, this is what we got. And looks like there's about 3 items. And it's got a little thing here, it tells a little bit about each. You want to hold something up? You want to start with the first one?
Alright.
It's called Loot and Run. Ah, the Great Pyramids, full of treasures just waiting for you. It would be so easy without the other explorers waking up the mummies, werewolves, and Franks, and sending them after you. But you were quick and clever. So it shouldn't be a problem, right? Loot and Run, subtle bluffing game in which you have to know when to take risks. The first player to 35 points wins. It says that it sells for $14.95. Now, I will put in the description here what we actually paid for the crate. I can't remember offhand. The next game is called Unpub, the unpublished card game. This game comes 54 cards, each featuring a possible game theme, a core mechanism, and game components that the players will use to craft game ideas. Each round, one player acts as publisher and uses an element from one of their cards to inspire the designer to pitch a game, using 2 or of the other 3 elements of the card in hand. The best game pitch gets publishing contract, but only in the game. And it says the suggested retail price for this is $9.95. So I guess it sounds like you come up with your own games. What do you think, Bob?
I think that it would be fun.
Okay, and then we got one more game. What's it called?
It is called Antidote.
Okay, you want to read it?
Alright.
You can either read some or all, it doesn't matter.
An antidote. You are laboratory scientists working for a giant chemical research, Kangalanga. When a deadly toxin suddenly infects you and everybody in your lab, you must work quickly to share your research and discover the antidote before it's too late. Players take turns deciding what action all other players take. Either discard from their hand or trade research with other players. Eventually your cards will run out and you will be left with just one that you must drink. And hopefully it is the antidote. If this card is the true antidote, you're cured and live to play again. If not, you die. But you can always try again. It is $18. What do you think, Tuna?
I don't know. Out of 3 of these, which one are you more excited to play?
Probably the Loot and Run.
Loot and Run. Okay. We will be reviewing each of these in a future episode. And there's also a contest in this box. And it looks like you can win King of New York, which is good because King of Tokyo is probably one of our favorite games.
Yeah.
All right. So that's that. How exciting for you, huh? Now we got 2 more reviews. I'm going to do one review, and unknowns to Bob, she's going to do the other one by herself. So, let's start with this here. We purchased this from, should know off the top of my head, but I don't, The Broken Token. They make different kinds of supplies to put in your games to keep everything separated. This here was a mini dice tower, which it came in these little things. You pop them out, and you can use the tower to roll your dice. So when it was finished, this is what ours looked like. I found it a little difficult to put together. Still not together that great. But I love the idea of our kids always give the little sloppy dice where they roll it and it falls on the floor. Well, mostly JR. But you just drop in the top and it comes down here, and you can also use it to pass it to the person for their next turn. So I would recommend it. It's just not the easiest thing to put together. What do you think?
I like it, just not the part where it falls apart a lot.
Okay. And what are you going to review for us?
Beat the Parents. So, Beat the Parents, it's kids versus grown-ups in this fun-filled trivia challenge. Prove who's the boss in the game, where the adults answer questions about kid stuff and the kids answer questions their parents should really know. But watch out for the wild cards. They could send you reeling back to the start or skipping ahead to the finish. Whoever crosses the board first will both their mover pieces wins the game. What do you think?
Well, I like it because it's something, a trivia game you can play with both the adults and the kids together. Now, what do you think? This is your review.
I like it, but the only thing is that some of the times the question for the kids are really questions that the parents would know more.
Okay. So, overall, what would you rate that game, Bob?
1 out of 10, probably a 7.5.
Okay. Well, thank you for watching this episode. Again, I am Tuna.
And I am Bob.
And JR is not here. So, we'll see you all at the next review.